Hello friends, welcome to our channel IT India. This video is related to TCS Elevate Wing 1 DCS September 2021 and this is going to be part 3rd for numerical ability section important questions, and the link for the previous part will be provided to you in description. So let us start this video. A and B together can complete a piece of work in 15 days. B and C can do it in 24 days. A is twice as good a workman as C. Then in how many days B alone can complete the work? So first of all, A and B take 15 days. Now B plus C, here it is mentioned, take 24 days. So 24. So we have to first calculate the LCM of 15 and 24. It will be equal to 120. And it is very simple to calculate the LCM. First of all, take the factors of 15, 5 into 3. Then factors of 24, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. And 3 is common in both, so it will be taken just one time and multiply all others. It will be 120. So let total unit of work is 120 and efficiency of A and B will be equal to 8 because we are dividing here 120 by 15, so it will be equal to 8. And efficiency of B plus C will be equal to 5. So it is clearly mentioned here, efficiency of A is twice than C. So A is equal to, efficiency of A is equal to 2C. Now from equation first and second, we are subtracting both. So it will be A minus C because B will be cancelled out. Now efficiency of A plus B was 8 and efficiency of B plus C was 5. So we are subtracting, so it will be equal to 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. So putting A is equal to 2C, it will be equal to 2C minus C is equal to 3. C is equal to 3. So efficiency of C is equal to 3. Efficiency of A is equal to 6. And efficiency of B will be what? It will be equal to A plus B is equal to 8. And 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. And total units of work is equal to 120. So divide it by 2, it will be equal to 60. So 60 days will be taken by B to complete the whole work. Now A can complete a certain work in 35 days and B can complete the same work in 15 days. They worked together for 7 days, then B left the work. In how many days will A alone complete 60% of the remaining work? So these are your options, and A can complete work in 35 days. So A is taking 35 days. Now B can complete same work in 15 days. Now sum of these two will be 7 into 5 factors of 35 and 3 into 5 factors of 15. So this 5 is common. So 7 into 3 is equal to 21. Multiply by 5 is equal to 105. So total units of work will be 105. So now efficiency of A will be equal to 3 and efficiency of B will be equal to 7. And efficiency of A plus B will be equal to 10. So they have worked together for 7 days. So in 7 days they will complete 70 units of work. Then total work left is equal to 35. Then in how many days A alone will complete 60% of the work. So total work left now is 35 units. And now A is completing just 60%, not the 100%. So we have to first calculate 60% of 35. So simply multiply by 60 and divide by 100. So 0 will be cancelled by this. 6 into 5 is equal to 30 and 6 into 3 is equal to 18 plus 3 is equal to 21. And now we have to divide by 10. So it will be 21. So 21 is the total number of unit that has to be done by A, and A will take just 7 days to complete because efficiency of A is 3 and total unit is equal to 27. So just divide 21 by 3. So answer is option D, 7. Now question 3. A person takes 40 minutes more than his usual time when he covers a distance of 20 km at 5 km per hour. If he covers the same distance at 8 km per hour, he takes X minute less than the usual time. What is the value of X? So these are your options. So these are the options. So let T is usual time. And he is covering 20 km at 5 km per hour. So 20 divided by 5 and t is usual time and he is taking 40 minutes more. So equation should be like this. So it is your equation first. Now if he covers the same distance at 8 km per hour, he takes x minute less than the usual time. So distance is same, speed is 8 and he is taking t minus x. So this is your second equation. So from here we can calculate the value of t and it will be equal to 4r is equal to t plus 40 minutes. But now here we have to convert r into minutes. So it will be equal to 240. Here we are multiplying by 60. So it will be equal to 240 minutes is equal to t plus 40 minutes. So value of t will be equal to 200 minutes. And now from here it will be equal to 2.5 hour. So after converting it into minutes, it will be equal to 150 minutes. And value of t from here is equal to 200 and value of x will be equal to 200 minus 150 is equal to 50. So your option B is correct. Allowing 10% discount on the market price of an article, a person makes a profit of 16%. If the cost price of the article is 648, then its market price is. These are your options. So this question may seem difficult to you, but this is in fact is very simple question. First of all, he is making 16% profit. So SP will be equal to 116% of CP. So simply divide by 100 and multiply by 116. And this SP is equal to 90% of the market price because he is selling at the discount of 10%. So it will be equal to 90% of the market price. So now CP is given to us and the value of CP is 648. So just put the value in this equation 648 and 100 will be cancelled from both sides and just divide by 90. So this will be equal to market price. So just solve this 116 into 648 and just divide by 90 and your answer will be equal to MP is equal to 835.2. So option C will be absolutely correct. Now next one, Raghu sold an article for 180 rupees after allowing a discount of 20% on its market price. Had he not allowed any discount, he would have gained 20%. What is the cost price of the article? And these are your options. So Raghu sold an article for 180 rupees after allowing a discount of 20% on its market price. So he has sold on 80% of the market price. 80% of the market price and the value is equal to 180. So market price will be equal to 180 divided by 80 into 100. So this will be equal to 225. Had he not allowed any discount, he would have gained 20%. If selling price was this, then he would have gained 20%. So what 225 is equal to 120% because we are getting 120% and we have let CP is equal to 100% here. And in every scenario, you have to let CP is equal to 100%. So 120% is equal to this and 100% will be equal to this. And this will be the value of CP. So simply you have to solve this and 0 will be cancelled by this. And after solving this, CP will be equal to 187.5. So option D will be correct. So these were few questions in this video which may be very helpful for your upcoming assessment. So guys, thanks for watching this video and please do subscribe this channel IIT India.